Oh, hey guys. Hey. What a day. I can't believe it's night time already. I can't believe it's tonight. Today was on from when I woke up right up to this minute when I'm sitting here. I'm sure you can deduce that all is well and I'm back to my usual self. The vaccination side effects never went anywhere far. The mild reports that I mentioned the last 2 days is as far as it has gone. I don't have any complaints at all at the moment. And I think in 3 days, it's safe to say I'm back to normal. No more headache, no more itchy skin, no more feeling drained, and no complaints really, to be honest. I did promise that I would do my updates for 3 to 4 days. If I had side effect symptoms, I would do them until they stopped. And they stopped. So I'm just checking in because I like to keep my promises. Checking in to say all is well. Today I spend my day doing one thing that I have been procrastinating on for a year almost. I will share on my group, Community Integration Hub, and then maybe I'll share it here as a link and on Road to Recovery group. As you all know, my interest is integration of communities, integration of humanity, working together, coming together, having conversations that help us understand each other, which is why I have been sharing my journey with COVID. I shared that I had COVID before. When I had it, I shared what I went through. And now that I've had the vaccination, I've shared first why I decided to have it and how I felt since having it, which was just mild side effect symptoms like a fuzzy head, like a mild headache, skin itching, like you want to scratch it right off your body, and feeling generally tired and drained and like lethargic, like you want to sleep. That's it. That's all I felt the 2 days. And today I woke up feeling my usual self and I returned to my diary, executed what I had planned initially for the day, which had been a tentative plan because I didn't know how I was going to be after the vaccination. So I went back to that tentative plan, made it a concrete plan, executed it, and I enjoyed myself immensely. I've only just got back home, so work is in progress. Needless to say, I'm not selling anything to anyone. I'm only sharing just to trigger some thoughts in people. The worst kind of position one can place themselves is sitting on the fence. I think it's best to consider the variables, to consider what other people are saying, what other people are going through, what you're observing, your own thoughts, and then make a decision whether you're going to have the vaccination or you're not going to have the vaccination. It's better to actually make a firm decision than to sit on the fence to keep on saying, I don't know. I went through weeks of feeling like that, thinking, okay, right now I have an excuse that I haven't been called yet. or they're still handling a different category of people where I didn't actually fit in. So that was my excuse. And then when I did get the formal invitation that there were actually now opportunities for me to get my vaccination, I then said to myself, so what's my excuse now? And I'm that kind of person who does not like sitting on the fence and be undecided. I sat on the fence before in my life in a different situation, different circumstance, a story for another day. It didn't do me any good at all, and some of the ripple effects are things that I'm still experiencing now, several years later. This is why I don't encourage people to sit on the fence, make a firm decision, and live with the consequences, rather than think I'm comfortable being nowhere in particular and then never knowing actually what could or what couldn't have been. My thoughts, my views, shared because I care. Take care, guys. Enjoy yourselves. If you've had a vaccination, I'm curious to know what your experience is, what you are feeling, or what you felt, what you thought, or what you're thinking. I just like comparing notes. It's part of how we learn. Just because I've had the vaccination and have gone through what I've gone through does not mean everybody else is going to experience the same thing. And as somebody who works in the health sector, who looks after vulnerable people, I would appreciate knowing what other people's experiences are, so that if I encounter somebody going through those experiences, I can actually share and say, I had somebody went through similar and this is what they did to cope, as I shared myself what I did to cope with my mild symptoms. I can't believe a video that was supposed to be done first thing in the morning is now being done almost 9 o'clock. But anyway, better late than never. And better keep your promises, even though it's late. Apologies for that. Take care, guys. Enjoy yourselves. Continue to keep safe. We are still having to practice safety measures, hygiene, washing your hands, keeping a clean and disinfected home, exercising, keeping fit, eating healthy, drinking enough, and not forgetting your social life, because it contributes to your overall health as well. So continue to engage with the people that bring positive vibes into your lives. Avoid negativity. It will just bring you down, and that's no good for nobody. Yeah, I gotta go. I promised myself I'll treat myself to a nice movie the day I feel all my all my after effects of the vaccination were gone, and that's today. So I'm gonna go look on Netflix or YouTube and pick a nice movie to enjoy this evening. If anybody has a nice movie they think I would probably enjoy, please share in the comment section. I'll look it up, watch it, and chill and congratulate myself for my efforts. Take care, guys. Thanks for joining, Brian. Thanks for joining, Innocent Mabodo. Hey, I used to have a friend I lost contact with who was called Mabodo Senem. You know, I was friends with her. I can't remember her first name because we just used to call her Mabodo. Anyway, thanks Innocent for joining, and Brian for joining. And my brother Reynolds, thanks for joining. I hope you guys have made firm decisions about what you're going to do about this vaccination business. Sitting on the fence, means you are going to be having mixed feelings, mixed emotions. That's no good. Make up your mind. I'm not selling anything to you except just free yourself. Put yourself at ease by making a decision. I love you guys. Take care. And before I go, I'll soon be starting a podcast where we are going to be talking about real life things, real life situations, real life experiences, and how we deal with them if they are negative, and how we magnify them if they are positive, how we share them for everybody else's benefit. Everybody knows I'm a I'm a community person. I'm passionate about positive communities, which is why I'm a community health champion, which is why I'm a community journalist, which is why I'm a community journalist ambassador, which is why I'm a motivational speaker, which is why I'm a host at Community Integration Hub, and which is why I'm a mental health professional. All these things relate to positive communities. Trust me, I learned all these things through life experiences that kind of directed me in those directions. And I used to ask God, why do you send me in these directions? Why do you put me through these things? And today I know why. Because I had to experience in order to understand a lot of these things, so that when I'm engaging with people in my community, I can relate to their stories, I can relate to their feelings, I can relate to their responses to situations, circumstances, and activities of life. Thank you for listening. Share this video if you want somebody else to pick a thing or two from what I'm saying. And I more than welcome comments, suggestions from anybody out there. I won't get offended. Sometimes debates are more fruitful than one-sided conversations. Love again. Bye.